Shut up and sit down.
Hey whippersnappers, it's the Geezer here again. Hey, I wanted to talk a little bit about the Galactic Map and how to navigate around in that thing. And also how you can jump farther on the Galactic Map or down the paths in the Galactic Map. I'll show you how you can do that. So when you're out in space and you go to the Galactic Map, you are looking at one of a few different paths you can take, I will say. For instance, it shows your current system when you start, and here's a path that I'm on. And you'll see down the line there where it says Atlas Interface. I got that option so I'm on the Atlas path, that part of the storyline. I'm following the Atlas path. And at some point, I jumped to a system and I went to investigate some anomaly or something, and on a planet, and I believe it added this path to this Atlas interface. And I'm on my fourth system, and I think that might have happened on the third system. Anyway, what it did is actually add this path. And what I mean by that is up at the top of the screen where you see it says L1, R1, those are different paths or options, and I'm on the one on the far right. The two to the left of that are empty. See how it jumped to free exploration mode? So those two others are other things that could be filled in. There are other paths that I haven't discovered yet how to access. So then I jump to free exploration mode, and then I go one more, and that's the path to the galactic core, which is a different path than to the Atlas thing. See that how it's pointing off in a different direction. And so I'll jump back over. See, there's path towards the Atlas interface. It's different. Yeah, so that's something to be aware of, that those are different paths or modes at the top that you can switch to. Okay, so normally or you may not know, but normally your hyperdrive, if you're going to jump to another system in here, you would push with the right stick over to the next thing, right? And you would jump there. And normally you can only jump one system at a time like that. But when you've installed certain pieces of technology, it lets you jump farther. If you tried to do this with just your normal hyperdrive, it would say it was too far to travel. But as you'll see here, I could keep going. And I could keep going. So I could go right to this if I wanted to. Now let me show you what allows me to do that. In your ship inventory, you have your normal hyperdrive. I have a piece of technology installed called Warp Reactor, and this is the Sigma. And as it describes there, you can jump farther along your path. You don't have to just go one system, you can go more than one. Now, there are multiple versions of this that would let me go farther if I added more. Let me find another one of those here. Is that this guy? Yeah, this is the Theta. And this is the Tau. So if I were to build these, either one or both of these, they would let me jump even farther. You can go quite far down a path. And if you're trying to get to the galactic center, you probably want to do that. You want to put as many of these as you can in your ship so that you can take big jumps down the path, because the galactic center is really far away. It is really freaking far. So jumping one system or 3 or 5, it's going to take you many, many, many jumps to get to the center. So you want to build these warp reactor companion units so that you can take bigger jumps. And I think that's about it. I just wanted to show you how you can take bigger jumps down the path, and I wanted to show you about the different paths or modes in the galactic map, so you're aware of those options, because the galactic path towards the center isn't the only choice. There's that Atlas path, and there's two others that I don't know exactly what those are yet, though I've heard about the possibility of a black hole that you might be able to discover. So that might open up another path, and I'm not sure what the other one is yet. I haven't heard about that, so I'm still keeping an eye open for that. But so keep an eye out for yourself. Check the galactic map every so often. Maybe you'll have other options in there. All right, that's going to be it this time. I'll catch you later, snappers.